Hello you wonderful people, welcome back to another episode. In this one, it is your daily update on Apxt. So of course, tonight we are reacting to the market's reactions to the shares price and looking at what today may potentially mean for the shares price going into the next week. So of course, all of that kind of good stuff is coming up in tonight's episode. If it sounds like a plan, guys, please do leave a like and subscribe. It would go a mile. On top of that, if you want to come and join us on Discord, it would be appreciated as well. And of course, if you do want to become a channel member, that would go a mile too. So of course, with all that being said, I am not a financial advisor, but we're going to make this a quick one and jump straight into this video. So guys, yeah, just looking at our screens, we can see that Apxt stock has been moving quite interestingly over the past 5 days. So obviously, over the past 6 or 7 days, we were seeing that merger date announced. So just before the start of this 5-day period. So of course, that actually pumped us up by a significant amount. We do get some full perspective on this when we look out to the 1 month chart, and we can see that the stock was up 13% over just 2 days. Most of that coming from even 1 day. So coming from that point, we were at 14.91, and of course from there now we are looking at a price point of 15.62. So we can see we are still looking at a decent increase. To be honest, we're up about 4%, but it was nowhere near as good as the 13% gains that we were seeing earlier this week. So what has gone wrong, guys? What is up with the shares price right now? Well, of course, in my opinion, it does kind of make sense. It makes a lot of sense actually, because when we look at the stock, it's a good company, it's a good stock, but let's face it, a lot of people were in this one for the short term. A lot of people were buying the hype and of course then selling the news, and of course the big news was the fact that the merger date was announced. Now of course that is good news for the long term. Obviously closer to merger, I would like to see more growth, and I think this sell-off is pretty much near over in my personal opinion, but we need to look at the facts. A lot of people were happy to take that big profit of 13%, and fair play to them. It makes sense. A lot of people do swing trading, and I can completely understand that mentality. I'm glad they got their gains in, but the unfortunate side effect is that the shares price has fallen ever since. So realistically, guys, I can see this one as being one of those shares which definitely could see a bit of a reversal in the next few days, and I don't think that'd be a bad thing at all. Realistically, I would like to see this one start to flatten out, preferably above the $15 mark, maybe in the 15.20s, but if we can stay above that $15 mark, I think it would be a nice thing to see. Looking at this one more closely on the 5-day chart, we can see that sell-off traction has kind of been slowing. Today has brought us a bit of a decrease at market open, but realistically, the majority of the day has been pretty flat, which is good. I'm happy to see that, and I think that is a good indication that we could be coming to the end of this sell-off period. So realistically, looking at this one into the next few days, I think if that sell-off could end, we'd be in a great position. But honestly, if you are still going to be holding this one up until the merger, I am not too worried. I can see this one as being a potential decent entry point right now, because obviously we are seeing that dip. But looking at the facts, guys, it does make sense that people were going to sell off, so I would not be too worried. I definitely think we are going to make it above the $17 mark pre-merger for sure, and if that is the case, I think you'll be in a decent position to make at least a tiny bit of profit, even if you bought in at the highs. But of course, I am not a financial advisor, guys, so please make sure to do your own research. Please make sure to do your own decisions when looking at this stock. But you know, we've got over a month left, I do believe, until the merger, so looking at the facts, it does make sense that this one's going to get a bit more pumped, and of course, if that is the case, we'll be in a great position to still make some decent profits. So overall, guys, people sold out. I'm not too worried. I think we could be seeing that gain start to happen in the next week. Honestly, if we can stay flat for the next 2 market days, I think that would be decent, and of course that would also put us in a great position for that reversal in the next week. But honestly, I think we could be seeing a little bit of positive action as soon as Friday, and I would love to see that. So I hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.